I've already got food now like 1,000 times. So I don't really care.
Get leaves, get leaves.
Mom,
Toss it on this side, toss it on that side.
It's working, it's working.
We're in the museum kitchen. We're just standing here by the fire.
Then where are we?
On Ingomar Mounds.
How many of y'all have been here before?
I'll have it.
I'll have it.
I think I
Use
was
it as
when
a
I
point.
was like really little, but I'm not really sure. Like a link, it's like a link to the past.
I knew that.
but-
Well said, Cora. Well, what kind of link to the past is
I'm
it?
making a torch.
The link to the past of the Indians.
Oh, there you go, there you go, there you go.
Well, do we know what kind?
The Chickasaws.
Well, we don't know for sure because they're prehistoric and there was no written language. So how do we find out about these people that there were no written language?
Because they sometimes leave bad clues.
Like what?
Like fossils,
Rocks. Well, they weren't
arrowheads, and
That actually
like
did the
their
work
items,
for us.
Their items, what they used to have, like
See, y'all are making it hard on yourselves. This is what I do. You get a phone, right? You go on Google. What did the
Google's
Indians-
always wrong. Never listen to internet. Never listen to it.
just to find it out, man. You gotta explore.
Well, what would you do if you didn't have the internet
Go
anymore?
explore, look at it, and examine it. Look at clues,
Yeah. What kind of
think
clues
about it,
might you
honestly.
find at an Indian mound site?
like you can find like stones and arrowheads,
Yeah.
fossils, like any of their animal bones that they had, maybe.
That's right,
'cause
we
they
might
might have
have-
buried them. And some of their items, like pots,
Yeah. Then you would be what kind of scientist, Dawson?
a paleontologist.
For your
Any
study of
artist, any artist.
you'd be what kind of ologist?
Archaeologist. I don't know how to say it.
How about
I don't know. I haven't learned about any ologists.
Archaeologist.
Thank you, Cora. Did y'all hear what Cora said?
Archaeologists.
Archaeologist.
Orky.
Archaeologist. Yeah.
Well,
Well, how old is our
Corona!
mound
How old is what?
site? Our mound site here that we're on.
Thousands of years old.
Thousands.
Thousands or millions.
And I think he said
3,000?
2,200.
2,200.
That's right, 2,200.
I was right.
What else in Union County is that old?
the river.
You're right. I bet the river's that old. That's a good answer. That's what I would think. The river's that old. The things that.
Tallahatchie River.
Yeah.
I was thinking Mississippi.
Well, it is too.
The archaeologist said that there are people
And then their
buried
bones,
everywhere.
their
He said
bones,
it's
just like the
technically-
dinosaurs, died out. The soil went over it.
He said it's
Encaved it in the
technically like a
ground,
big
and it's
old
probably,
graveyard.
You could probably find bones. Of
Like a
them
big old
and stuff
graveyard,
like that.
technically.
But
But there's no one buried here on this big mound.
They're all buried down there on that field area.
And
That's
they still,
flat.
and they were there.
The other mounds that were here, that are no longer here, is where they were buried.
How did the mound?
I thought they got buried like under the mound or
That's
something.
yeah, that's right. They got buried under the mounds, and the mounds disappeared when people started farming this area, and they would just plow and finally
Hold on. I need a moment away
Yeah,
from the
that one
fire.
time we probably find a
I
buried
can't
too.
breathe.
they don't farm this anymore. This isn't anything that's ever dug up again.
Did they ever use some of their? Did they ever try to make like a big pottery bucket and kind of make
Like a big
where they
bathtub.
would go into it or something like
You
that?
know, I don't think I've
Bucket?
ever read about a pottery bathtub that they made. I think they could probably just get in the creeks and the rivers. There's a creek right over here that's a big creek. They'd probably get over there and wash their whatever they washed and
their body.
their body, maybe some of their clothes.
So what would they use since they didn't have soap?
No,
When they
There's
try to
plants.
make it?
There's plants that you can use. There's something called scouring rubbish that has silica in it that they use to clean, and there also is a soapwort, a plant. And, so they pretty much knew how to use plants.
So like how would they like cure sicknesses? Yeah, like, would they just die or something? Well, no. I know how they would cure like stomach aches. They would get like wild ginger and like that.
That's probably a good guess that they would They knew which plants to use for which illness. And,
How would they though? Like, how did they find that out?
Study.
because they've been doing it for thousands of years.
I know, but for the first people who did it.
Trial and error, wouldn't you say? There was something called the doctrine of signatures. Like if there was a leaf that looked like a body part, like a kidney, well, they would think that is what would cure a kidney ailment. So that was one way that people a long time ago used plants, using that doctrine.
Huh. That's interesting.
It is, and these trees right here, these are sassafras trees. You know, where you see these leaves that are changing so orange and beautiful. Well, they would use the sassafras roots for different kinds of tonics. They
So,
would,
like, I know how, like, they would, like, predict what type of country they would have.
how?
Like, they would find a persimmon tree, and
Yep.
they would grab the fruit and crack open the fruit, and it would either be a fork, knife, or a spoon. This year, I actually found a persimmon tree at my school,
Yeah.
and so I cracked one open, well, my best friend cracked it open for me, and it was a spoon.
So what does that mean?
Is it
means
really?
that, it means that we'll probably get 12 or 11 inches of snow. this
So
year.
we'll make a lot of snow cream. We'll eat out of those spoons, won't we? I like that idea.
Well, they're only like this.
Yeah, I know. I've seen those before. That's a pretty cool thing.
That's how fun it is to tell.
Well, I'm glad you know how to do that. You can carry on that folklore tradition.